Sometimes we are so caught up in our daily life that we forget how crucial it is. I'm talking about personal finance. When we talk about personal finance, it is usually refers to financial management of individuals, family or personal resources. It is about how you manage your money through expenditure, investments, savings, and considering various life events and risk. Having a plan for your finance will help you meet your short and long term needs without going beyond your income limits. Today, we all are witnessing difficult times, fighting a faceless enemy in the form of a pandemic, COVID 19, working from home, practicing social distancing, braving equity market ups and downs, facing bad debts, and mismanagement across many financial companies, and ultimately suffering job contraction, pay cuts, and much more. Amid all this, the good news is that this too shall pass. It is very important to become financially literate in order to make the most of your income and savings. Financial literacy help you distinguish between good and bad financial advice and make savvy decisions. So here I'm going to discuss with you some of the fundamental rules that we must all follow to find financial stability in our life. So the first one is 50-30-20 rule. 50-30-20 rule is super simple rule to plan your monthly budgets with three major categories, that is needs, wants and savings. So it is advised that we should spend 50% of our income in our needs, which are essential things for our survival like food, housing, water, electricity and others. And after that we can spend 30% of the things that we want but we could live without. These are the flexible spendings category depending on our lifestyle. Most of them make you feel happier, like movies, travel, or even games. And lastly, and most importantly, 20% of your net income could be allocated to saving account for emergency situations or pay off your debt or credit card, which is very very important. So you can make your own rules for yourself that you can find easier. Just allocate your money into three big categories and follow the rule. So the second one is getting term insurance. One of the biggest drains on finances can be illness of ourselves or people whom we sponsor. So, if you do have dependents in your house, your best bet is to get a term life insurance policy, one that will pay out enough money to care for your dependents in the event of your early passing or any serious situation. Now, the third one is having an emergency fund with us. If you do not have a cash emergency fund just sitting in a saving account at a local bank somewhere, this should be your number one priority. Keep aside 3 to 4 months of expenses for any unplanned occurrence like job loss, delay in salaries, undeniable needs of family member. And don't worry if you have not started yet. You can start building an emergency fund right now by setting up an automatic weekly or monthly transfer, whatever suits you, from your checking account to your saving, then leaving the saving alone until an emergency beckons. And finally, the most important is regular investment. Investing is the most complicated area of personal finance and is one of the areas where people get scared easier and mostly. But all financial gurus will advise you to start investing as early as possible but with a goal based approach. Choose your risk appetite and start investment in SIPs, mutual fund, PPF, EPF, stocks, but on regular basis, whatever suits you. So, the journey to financial freedom is not something that happens overnight. If you want to enjoy financial freedom, you also need to plan and put that plan into action to reach that point to ensure that at the end it will be worth all the hard work that you put in. Happy saving! And if you like this video, do subscribe to Hustler's Life. Thank you.